Just let me get back to Lothering. Lord of the Rings. So our dwarf has come from the dust, literally, Dust Town. Won the proving that was being put on to basically select a recruit for the Grey Wardens. We joined the Grey Wardens, did some odd jobs, participated in the joining ritual. I'm the only one of 3 that actually survived. One turned coward and tried to freak out and get away, and Duncan had to put him down because of the sworn secrecy involving the ritual itself, in which we consume darkspawn blood. So after tolerating that, we got to the battle to find that we, being me and Alistair, Guyan and Alistair, were sent to light the beacon, which was supposed to signal Loghain's troops to flank and decimate the Darkspawn force. Unfortunately, Loghain seemed to have planned the whole time to withdraw. So as soon as we lit the beacon, he signaled a retreat instead, leaving the king and the Grey Wardens present to be completely wiped out. Now, Morrigan's mother, what's her name? Flemish. She saved me and Alistair somehow. She changed into a bird and scooped us up or something. So she then revealed that she has been studying and is contributing to the fight of the Darkspawn, this blight, in her own way, because her hut will also be consumed by the blight if we fail. So she sent Morrigan with us in order to give us a better shot, but we need to gather allies in order to gather a large enough army to defeat the Darkspawn. So very soon we're going to have a decision as to whether we want to go straight after Loghain or go to Redcliffe first. I'm not sure which we're going to want to do. Okay, so we're trying to finish some side quests here first, I think, before we move on. May as well make sure we sell to this guy.
Or do you? It isn't.
Ancient elven boots. I'm holding on to those, but nobody's wearing them yet.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Oh, are they now? Let's just see about that. Why is it full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their
Oh,
homes.
refugees. That makes sense.
The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so
That's
many.
nice of him.
And those soldiers are getting restless.
Tell me about the soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
Who are they looking for?
Is there any reason to be happy? With the King dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think
Not
those
if I can
soldiers
help
could
it.
at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Justice is a disease, and I aim to spread it.
So, Terran... Greetings, my lord.
Bunch of gossips.
How... Best be careful. Darkspawn...
Let's see what's going on in here before we move on.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men.
Oh, they're Loghain's soldiers.
Didn't we spend all
Wish I'd
morning
known
asking
that.
about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no
that
doubt
Wynn?
simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Let's talk about
I
this.
doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
Yeah, I'm
I
starting
am
to see
not
that.
the blind one. I
I
served
am not the one who is blind.
Saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Well,
Right.
damn.
Let's make this quick.
Absolutely no
Defend
chance.
yourself!
This part takes forever!
We are
All
victorious
right, you've
again.
won. We surrender.
Good.
Wow.
They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want them reporting to Loghain. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen. Loghain did. Take a message to Loghain. I want him to know. Let's see here. Either 2 or 4 feels like what Guyan would do. Seems useless to argue about it. Just send a message.
What do you want to tell him?
Grey Wardens know what really happened. He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. He'll have to do better than this.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
No apology necessary. I was happy to save your life. So I see. Where does Sister Lena fight like that? I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here
Liliana.
in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Does she have the same exact face as Morrigan, just different color? I guess there's not a whole lot of face diversity in this game. Is there something you wanted from me? I am Guyan. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after
So
what
they
happened,
say.
you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
That's why I'm coming along. I like how bold she is. Why so eager? I will need help, that's true. And just what help would you be?
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
The Maker is on my side. Welcome aboard then. Right. What's this one? Oh, the Maker is on my side. Welcome aboard then.
You believe me? I
No,
knew
but
the
I
Maker had
doesn't
found a
hurt me
true
to
dream.
entertain you.
A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Level 6 warrior. She's a rogue? I thought she was a cleric, Conkus. Conkus Hunctus. I'm getting better. I got bad, but I'm getting better at giving shoutouts. You get a shout out. What's up, buddy?
Way to regroup.
I'm good.
Don't run away.
I was
Hit the
cooking.
like button if you agree.
I was taking on all 5. I mean,
Hey guys,
In
hit
game?
the like button if you like.
Who was that? Click the like button if you agree. Were they streaming on YouTube? Probably, I guess. Or Facebook, maybe, I guess. Must be Facebook. That's a Facebook frame of reference. All right, so should we add Liliana or keep our dog? I like my dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Damn, they're level 7 and we're level 6? What the fuck? Yeah, we're bringing
Indeed.
Liliana along. Morgan's probably not going to like it, though. It'll make for great...
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden
great
everyone's been
conversation.
talking about.
There's something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary
It's not a
company
day
that
off,
fell on
but I'm
hard
not going to let
times
my
after the
Monday
war
steal
with
my
Orlais.
Labor Day.
I'm sure you know that times are getting worse
Unfortunately, I have to
every
work
day.
in 2 hours.
With your help, the
But it's only
Irregulars
for
could
2
be of
hours.
use to
so
Ferelden once more.
then I'll be on vacation as well, so this will be the last stream until the Magister's Deceit comes back next Wednesday. Hey! I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more. How can I be? Why should I help you?
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped
like a
nobles
militia?
defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
Okay.
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Sure.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Okay, then. Dereliction of duty and scraping the barrel. There are a number of people who pledge to aid the Blackstone Irregulars in times of need. Those times are now. Here you find 3 letters of conscription delivered to the people listed below. Return to the Irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oaths. Durnal Garrison, Pater Gritch, and Veril Bairn. So, Pater should be around here. Dereliction of duty. Trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. These deserters took with them valuable supplies, crucial to the future as a supplier of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit, and bring the supplies back as proof the problem has been dealt with. We will ask no questions as to your methods for the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following locations: Lake Callanhad, Denerim, Frostback Mountains. So right now, all we have is Pater Gritch. Pater?
I am trying to listen to the bard's song. Can we speak
Pater?
once they finish?
Barlin?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
This Patter fellow's not gonna be here, I'm sure. Show me what you've got. You got a food? Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Well, that's a start. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about that was on the option.
Check the chanter's board by the I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
Poison?
Yes.
Poison.
That's right, poison.
Poison.
I've got
Poison.
some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
What if some refugee triggers your trap? That's a harebrained idea.
Well, then those bleeding sad salts should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make
I don't think that's
poison or
necessarily
not?
true. It's a bad idea.
That's what Elder Miriam said. I just want to rest a little easier at night.
Yeah, I don't think I want to help you do that, unfortunately.
You're gonna make more trouble?
Denal?
You've about all
I
we
didn't
can
make the
stand
trouble.
in Lothering now.
I'll just
They
apologize.
had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited.
Yeah, that's
right
fair.
then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
I hear you're a good man.
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Any
I
rumors?
hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Caelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly...
Is that how you pronounce
what
that?
happened to him at the hands of
Brazier?
those creatures? It's
I've always said brazier.
Anything else I can get you?
Any other rumors?
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Logain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost. Anything else I can get you?
Yeah, but he also could have pushed harder for a full retreat and not just sacrificed us so that he could escape.
I hear news from Denerim that Tyrn Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you? I heard from some travellers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all.
Well, that doesn't bode
A friend
well.
of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. Anything else I can get you?
God damn, you got a lot of
Tyrn
rumors.
Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out at Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around,
What's a press gang?
grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
Is that like a slaver, I guess, maybe?
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become
Oh, I ran
rare to
into one,
find.
actually.
Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe.
He was looking
More likely
for
they got tired of searching for something that can't be found. and abandoned their
Andraste's
search.
urn.
I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. Anything else I can get you? With King Caelan dead, the throne falls to
God,
Queen
he's got
of
so
North.
many
She's
rumors?
made her father the
This is
regent,
crazy.
however, at least for now. I think Caelan's father, old King Merritt, would have approved. Anything else I can get you? I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? Anything else I can get you? Something's going on at the Major's Tower at Lake Callanhod.
Like Callan
Nobody
Hod.
knows exactly what, though, and the Templars aren't saying. Exactly what we need, isn't it? Let's hope the Majors are just cooking up something to deal with the Darkspawn. Somebody should be, after all. Anything else I can get you? Some hunters who
God
range
damn,
into
how
the
many rumors does
Brazilian
he
forest
have?
say that a
This is
Dalish
crazy.
clan there has fallen to some kind of sickness. The Blight, most likely, poor sods. Anything else I can get you? I'm hearing many tales of corpses. Just yesterday. Is anything else I can get you? Anything else I can get you? Anything else I can get you? I hear from folks traveling the East Roads.
Werewolves.
Anything else I can get
Oh my
you?
god.
Anything else I
There's
can
so
get
much
you?
going on.
Anything else I can get you? I've heard a rumor that the reason Queen Honora has never produced any... Until... Anything else I can get you?
All right, we're done.
When Tien Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Sure is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tien says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then? Luck speed your way.
A dead soldier there?
What do you wish of me? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, no shit.
What now?
Hell yeah. Finally got a rogue.
What now?
Sneaky snake.
No dwarves in the kitchen.
Where?
You think I don't see your grubby...
That was fucking rude.
Sorry, I don't know any dwarven songs.
As
I
if
just
we
play what the
needed
indie
more
bastards.
fighting here. Don't you see
I
how
almost
scared
feel
everyone
sorry
is?
for the Kunari locked in that cage.
There's a Kunari locked in a cage. Should I do something
Hear
about this guy?
Food tech. I got other gear to sell.
I don't know what to do with this guy.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
They're tearing them alive, ready to fight. Dark.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose
What do
you
you
know
need
any...
traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Wait, so... But
What
can
now?
she?
I hope more soldiers make it out
Nope.
of Ostagar. So much tragedy.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But they are right. And they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one
I
who
wanna go
kindled
home.
my love of the old tales and legends.
Don't we all?
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted
I
my
finished.
dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her
What
mother
now?
took to her bed.
You got a bed for the night.
The elder.
You taken care of.
Well, thanks for looking out.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Cool.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
How do you live without
Enough!
the forest all around?
People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food?
Tisra,
I said enough! That marshman stole from me!
The carnage
I know
we
it.
left in the
Do not
wilds
seem
was
a refugee,
horrifying.
but part of the army.
That marshman stole from me!
Well, there's nothing I can do about that then. Sten? Is that the Kunari?
You aren't one
It
of my
is.
captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
Why doesn't he have horns? Don't they normally have horns? Okay.
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says.
What?
I am Sten
Why?
of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Why?
Death will be my atonement. Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Agree. What's going on over here, gentlemen?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Oh, fuck.
Attack!
They're all so eager to die, aren't they? Desire.
I never liked this part.
Let's have at it! Alright, that's it!
Alright. What's this?
This is unfortunate.
The light. Alright. So I shall.
Well, damn.
What is it? Just like you wanted.
They don't have anything. That sucked. Rubble.
Here they come.
Oh shit. There's enemies.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Let's make
Mighty timely
word.
arrival
Ooh,
there,
doors.
my friend. I'm much obliged.
Just how obliged exactly? You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur.
Oh, it's Bodon Feddick.
This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
You sure you want to travel with a Grey Warden?
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Sandal's not much of a talker, is he? Yo, that was a blood mage? Were they fighting? Were they helping?
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up.
Hello.
Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Yeah, sure. Tweren't nothing. Bandits. Get fucking stunned. GG. No loot?
All right.
Now we get our hands dirty. Too easy.
Is that all you got?
Just
Oh,
die
shit.
already.
Really injured here. Just so you know.
It's your time to die.
I wanted. I can't go on like this.
Very well.
The fuck? Ripped me.
Let us end this.
That didn't fucking do anything. Whoopsie daisies.
So be it. So be it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's
3
next?
of them. Okay, so she died.
Can't do that.
Do this.
He died. And he died. So we're good. I don't know if it's good that we're taking out all these bandits or not. Also gotta watch out for what's his name's traps.
All the noise and bother.
Let him come this way. Let him come over the hill.
Like it. Time to taste steel.
Run while you can.
As we desire.
Oh, Pinky, what's up with the tea bags?
Okay, done with you
Is
now.
it tea time?
Like it. Attack!
All these are chilling, so I'm gonna try to be discreet here. Thank you, Conkus and Bonkus. And Dinky. Dinkus. Okay. How are you doing today, Rizzy? Connor, can I get a shout out for Rizzy? Please. Distinctive landmark, otherwise unremarkable at this time. Interesting. Death root. Thank you.
I would love to bet on which baby I would think.
Ah, yes. The classic baby betting underground gambling ring.
Of course.
Nope. That's not great. I still suck. Jesus fuck. Holy shit. He's about to go down. Oh no. Oh no. He's frozen, dude. Yeah, he's fucked.
You should run while you can. Come and get it.
Oh no. Help me. Help me. You think I'd be better at fighting spiders? Should we let the farmer poison his traps? I don't know how I feel about it.
Yes.
God damn, I'm gonna need so many more injury kits at this rate. There's not even like a chest over here? What was the point of that? I guess maybe to farm the poison for the traps. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Wait, can you go up here? What's all this about? Oh, it's an invisible wall. Womp womp. Is that an extra flower? No, I already got that. Okay. Mercenary archer. Missed him. So let me guess. This field is trapped. Interesting. Ooh, a chest.
What is it? It's done.
Somebody crying over there? You hear that? Can I get through here? Fuck, I'm stuck. Who's crying?
We fought the Darkspawn in the wilds. We never had a chance.
Did you speak to that knight
I
yesterday?
swear I heard somebody like crying over here.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is?
Am I dumb?
How to get to the moon?
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for him. They didn't have anything better.
Do we have traps for her yet?
Lean
No, we
harvest,
don't.
And so many mouths to feed.
Fuck, I do need to talk to the elder. Oh, I need to make craft some poultices or something. Great sword, steel great sword. I want a big axe. Plus 1% melee critical chance. So 2.65%. Plus 1 armor penetration. Wait, so are those included in the stats I see above? Is there a way to see, like, my attacks or anything? Attack 73. $73. Where's the crit chance? I don't think it shows it. I think for some reason that's better because of the bonuses. Well, I don't know. Thank you for the lurk, Rafi. Appreciate it. Okay, so who's using bows? Or shield? Those don't really look important. Morgan uses a wild's bow. She doesn't even have a secondary. Can she two-weapon fight or use a shield? Leather gloves. Kunari cap. Studded leather helmet. Heavy chainmail. There you go, buddy. Those look better. Can she wear anything? No. Good lord. Random gold ring that doesn't do anything. I'm a little confused. I'm gonna keep that for now, just because I'm not sure. What exactly I can do with it. Can you use blank vellum for anything? Illustration and script. It's not like a crafting material, so I assume it's just junk. Miriam's note. Okay, so do I have enough elf
Have
fruit?
any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Yes, I did.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Alright, so let's talk about that
Thanks
Kunari.
for the poultices. They may save some lives.
Oh, I need to talk to the lady in the chantry about the Kunari, I think. I don't know, man. I don't think poison in the farm is a good idea. What do you guys think? I feel like if nothing else, it'll help.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about...
Blessed are the people. And Andraste came unto them, saying, though the danger great, the mountain high, have faith.
Okay. Go talk to the mother. Mother lover.
Good day, Sister Lynn.
It is good to...
Is there something I can do for you, then?
We're talking
It
about
might have been
Sten.
kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Be a formidable enemy for the Darkspawn.
He butchered an entire
But
farm.
why? I don't understand.
Only one of... The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary
understand.
just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime.
That doesn't make
Even
sense.
the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger. The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
No, I don't think so. I was thinking you might release him into my custody. I think you should consider that stance now.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Interesting.
Yes? What can I do for you now? May the...
Oh, are there other chests in here that I can lockpick now? Bet you there are. Bet you there are.
What now?
Symbol of Andraste. I don't think you can give gifts until you're in the camp. Pretty sure. Okay. Level up, level up. Auto level up. Oh, fuck. Almost forgot to heal. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We're keeping those. We don't have anybody that uses that. We're gonna give those to the Kunari. Those basically can probably be sold. Fucking may as well. Nobody else is gonna wear them, right? Actually, can anybody else wear them? Not the people that matter. Yeah, I should probably just sell that instead of holding on to it. We very much have several... Can you just pick locks like right in front of people?
Just like you wanted.
Great. That's fantastic. I don't know that I saw any others.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you act... It is...
Show me what you got. Darmisu. Dwarven longsword. Ooh, crossbow. Oh, Viridium scale boots. How nice is that? Steel helmet. How do you craft? I haven't been able to yet. I don't understand how you craft. Is there like a crafting menu somewhere? Do you have to like click on something? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Huh. All right. Well, let's just focus on Blight. Blackstone Irregulars. Lothering. Call the infected beasts. To the north. Can I have multiple active or no? Doesn't look like it. Sarah's corpse. So, but where is this other guy?
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales.
Hey, what's on now? Can't promise I'm gonna answer them. Dolan.
Maybe he's in here.
I heard those bandits are back again.
Maybe
Why
not.
don't the Templars kill them? I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay.
Where would this guy be?
Many didn't.
He's here somewhere.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Sure, sure. I'm not gonna fight you.
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar.
Got a cousin.
I think I'm gonna give him the poison.
You're here about... I got other gear to sell. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them Well, I don't really know what you need, though.
I don't know how to make poison. I think I need to buy it. I don't know which merchant sells it. I should definitely buy all the gifts. Those are important.
What can I get you then? That monster killed 3 families.
Three
torn them up
families.
like a beast.
This is getting
Cage
exaggerated.
is too good for him. They were. Anything else I can get you? Luck, speed.
I can't believe that Kunari creature isn't dead yet.
So Darkspawn killed the king.
You think
what
the
are we
Canary
supposed
killed
to
all them
do?
folks and just stood there waiting to be taken away? I don't want any trouble. Please, don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Why would I do that? Where the fuck is this guy?
There isn't even really any Darkspawn down south. It's all Grey Warden work.
I brought my... As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
We were lucky.
We had the coin to pay the toll for those bandits. Many didn't.
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead.
You gotta pay the toll troll.
We're all going to die.
I'm rather
As
confused.
if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Let's go let our Kunari friend down.
You wish something more of me?
I could end it for you now if you prefer.
My preference is death in battle. Failing that, I will wait for the Darkspawn. I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Alright, Sten. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Of all the...
Yes.
My wife is calling me. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Okay. I need to put gear on homie. Sweet, he's all decked out. Now, I don't know where this deserter is.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did
Part
you
of this
live there
problem here.
I left it on
Wonder how I'm
occasion,
gonna
but I
find
always
him.
return.
Are you here to make my head... It is...
Where do we think the deserter would be? I'll look it up. Oh, I need 3 flasks of venom. Do I have? Have I sold? I have 2. Okay, so I just need
Are you
one.
here to make my head ache, or... It is...
Oh, he doesn't sell it? Oh, Leliana can make it. Okay. Well, how do I change party?
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Where do I do this? I don't understand how to make potions. Oh, what the fuck? Poisons and traps. There we go. Okay.
Are you here to make my head... It...
Can I sell a quantity? Okay, cool. Actually, we're good. Gonna leave it there.
Neighbor fled the...
Any luck with that poison?
Still don't know where this
Or
guy
you
is,
here
and I've
to
been
see my
looking.
stock? Splendid. Yeah.
I need to figure out what exactly that said. Pater Gritch. Where's Pater Gritch? Outside the revered mother's room. Interesting.
What's to be done? What can we do?
I don't remember seeing him there.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe?
What do you believe? There he is.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Get fucked.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Okay, so he agreed. Good. Good job, buddy. Alright, so then... what else is needed? I think I just have to go north for the other two things.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's...
So
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Oh, so I can't turn that in there. Okay.
What's to be done?
No problem.
What can we do?
But we did do the one thing we could do with that.
Blood and damnation.
yes.
Let's go.
Perhaps we should scare them off with something?
Let's fucking go. I am happy to collect all of that. Boy's mother. Oh. Still can't do anything with that. There's the bears. Oh, they're angry. No mercy for the bear boys. That's that. Man, they turn into skeletons really quick, huh? Back to the chanter's board. We need to talk to the boy by the bridge. Actually, did they move? I feel like there was not a boy by the bridge anymore.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you
Where are you
need
from?
to ask the
path of righteousness and...
Cool. Got all the quests. Yeah, I thought that boy was like right there. Is it this one?
The blight has truly
I don't like this
come,
place.
and the king is dead.
Why did we come here?
We're all going to die.
God, I don't know.
Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
Okay. So, is that it? Deliver the letters of conscription to the remaining conscripts. So you gave one to Pater Gritch. The rest are elsewhere. I'm gonna unmark that, basically. Find the deserters. Lake Kellenhead, Denerim, and Frostback Mountains. Don't need to do that. Soldier's Pass. Journey to Soldier's Pass, where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. Doesn't seem right. Okay. Looks like we're done with Lothering. Broken Circle, they're saying, should be our next quest. We'll go ahead and follow that suggestion. Let's double check our gear. Oathkeeper is one hand. I know who's good for that. Bam. Nobody has a crossbow. I feel like I should get him a crossbow. But it's fucking fine. Everything's fine. We should probably get more healing poultices, I feel like, before I leave. Oh, and I need a level. I need a level.
Are you here to make my head? It is.
Does he have what I want? Injury kits. Health poultices. Don't think I need... What does this do? Warmth bomb increases the user's resistance to fire damage. You know, there's no specific reason I want those, so I'm gonna skip. Skip. We do have a crafter in the group. Fire bombs, freeze bombs. Should I just buy all of these? Feels like those are useful things to have. Wine. Always buy all the gifts. It is known. I think we're good. I think we're good, guys. Let's get the hell out of here. Farewell. It's been real. I should also level, though. Level up, level up. Level up, level up. Let's keep those bumping. Taunt, no thanks. Don't need dual weapon, archery. Weapon and shield I could eventually lean into. I think I'll just, Well, you have to assign a skill? Fuck. That's annoying. Can't just, like, beef something else. A mighty blow.
I hear those
Good
bandits
luck.
are back again.
Y'all should be leaving. Like we are. Probably won't be able to get too far here. We'll most likely just be able to get to camp and talk for a little while to our party members. I wonder if they have to be in the party actively in order to speak with them, even at camp or not. Oh shit. Is that underground? Big old blighted dragon boy.
Bad dreams, huh?
Dwarves don't dream until they drink darkspawn goop.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Okay, so we gotta fight a dragon? I'm not scared. I ain't scared. Thank you, Alistair.
That's what I'm here for. to deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and
Very
get a move on.
self-aware.
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana, and you could call it that, sure. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, they do. You don't. What do you need? Ask away. I suppose when the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets. Ask me later. What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. That's if we go north and... So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is... I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened.
That makes sense.
Why there's no contact from... They'll send someone eventually. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the blight. I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that they've just left. I don't... Eventually, other Grey Wardens in or late about the... What do you need? Ask away. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you? Let's see. I was in the Chantry before. I
Oh,
trained
that's right. He
for
was a
many
Templar.
years
I
to
keep
become
forgetting.
A Templar, in fact. That's
The
where I learned
wittiest
most of my
Templar in the
skills.
world.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky. I don't know. Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me.
And here we are.
I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have. He was a good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking. What do you need? Ask away. Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That's not what you told Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
That sucks. Probably.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Jarl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything.
Sure. Probably not very fun.
And eventually, he just stopped coming. Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors any. All I know is that the Jarl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelin's uncle.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. Okay, how do I give people gifts anyway? Golden Scythe, 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill. So absorb optimal servings by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh. Flesh is discouraged but likely inevitable. Oh, what? Small carved statuette of a robed woman. Rope necklace. Bronze symbol of Adraste. How do I gift? I don't understand. Can I just give to Guy? Oh. Okay. Is there a list? Because I don't want to fuck this up and I'm going to fuck this up. They haven't split by who you can give them to. It's for Ogarin. That's for Alistair.
I could get used to this, you know.
Oh, this is the full list. Oh, hell yeah. Golden rope necklace. Is for Morgan.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Bronze symbol of Adraste. For Leliana.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Wine. I don't have win yet. Ale. I don't have Ogren yet. Beef bone, I know who that's for. Wait. Oh, he already loves me. He already loves me so much. Silver bracelet. Nobody really gives a shit.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Shiny gold ring. Nobody really gives a shit.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Cool. That is very useful, because I would never care to fucking figure that shit out. Alright. So then... Don't know that I need to do anything in particular. Talk to Eddie.
Oh, why, you little... Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
He's resource guarding. Oh.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yes, it will.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes
Why
would
is
feed
Alistair
their
talking to my
Mabari
dog?
the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard. Oh. Hey!
Look at what your fool dog. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again. I don't want it. Oh, he's just trying to be
She said I do it too. Why is everybody getting to talk to the dog but me?
You are a true warrior.
Oh, finally. Alright, that's about all I can do for that. Doesn't seem to give a shit, really.
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. No.
Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner I am. Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did. The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world. I have always fought in war, dwarf.
Always. What do you mean?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Oh.
We do now. Somewhere else. No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate. What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty. No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead. As you wish. Yes. Sitting, as you observed. It's what you asked. I did. Parshera. Was there anything else? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To answer a question. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari. Why do you?
It could destroy the world?
Do you think the Kunari live on some other world, then?
Did you find the answer?
A portion of it.
What was it?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer. Yes. Never. I cannot go home. It doesn't matter. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. As...
Okay. Oh, look. It's Sandal.
Good to see you, my timely rescuer. I saw your camp. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Wonderful.
Thank you.
We won't be a bother to you and your companion. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on... I suppose since I'm originally from Orzammar, just as you are, I suspect. You don't have the look of a surface dwarf about you. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose. One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay.
Why?
Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these casts the lost tags. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold. That's exact. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft, bribed the guard that was watching me, and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? Arlessa Isolde, the young Orlesian woman that married Arl Eamon. I hear tell she tried to poison her husband so she could marry his brother, Bantegan.
What?
Make her... That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. Look, the things in... It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned. People flee from... And is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch. That's what I tell myself, too. These are dark. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my boy.
The Veshial Dragon Bone. Oh shit, that's expensive. I can't afford any of this. Conspirator's Foil. Wow. Super expensive stuff. Hey, day, day, day. I assume they can't enchant for us.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could. Sandal here. I found him in the deep. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface.
We left...
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. He might have even been lyrium-addled. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time.
Enchant...
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least. That's what I've heard on the road, and of course.
Goodbye. Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. He can fold... It's a... And there you have it.
Ooh. Electricity damage. I probably should not enchant yet. Who else do I need to talk to? There's somebody over there. Morgan off on her own, of course.
What do you wish of me? If you must. I can't. What do you wish of me? If you must. Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then. What is it you... For in time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. For the most part. For all, I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. Equal parts daring and... Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wild. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and men are always willing. I played the weak. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Like a handshake.
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching? There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Let's ignore. Not that I lack a... Well, let's get on with it.
Sweet. Oh, she approved a lot. Skill acquired. What skill did I get? Talk to Liliana.
Yes? Well, here I am. I knew this. I fell.
I really don't care.
And the darkness drew me in. I suppose it was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and there are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? He's still here. I know what the chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me? Thank you. I know...
Cool.
Yes? Well, here I am. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religion. When they want, he cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. But... Yes? Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me?
Beautiful, charming.
And there were no beautiful... There were... Because then, they were forbidden. And forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
That's what they say. She may not like that. Fuck it.
My fruit? I can't believe I'm having this conversation. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. I was a traveling minstrel, and my...
A minstrel?
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? When I was born in Orlais, and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was... She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that she was an elder... small... But... Yes? Something you need?
I feel like I'm in a hurry.
Yes?
To get this
What's
done.
on your mind? I mean, there was... And always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. Oh, of course. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais. Dresses. Orlais is very fashionable. Almost ridiculously so. But the shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes. Well, when I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. I had my eye. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Thank you. Oh. Yes? Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to... Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer.
An Orlesian
He had
tale.
hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot. Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered. Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed.
It's not good.
Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat. The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death.
That's
and
nice.
to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier. Chantry in age and but any land that was touched by the taint, I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth? Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Ferelden mothers scare their daughters. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Fair enough. I can tell the tale some other time.
That was nice. Okay, we talked to Dog, Liliana, Alistair, Sten, Morgan. I wanted to exhaust a little more conversation.
Yes. At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds.
That sounds great.
If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
It's too fast.
Discuss away. Yes? We are in camp, so
I guess I'm allowed
what's
to.
this?
Nope.
'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning
funny.
in so closely. Not unless you stop.
Oh, she was receptive. I thought it would be too early for that. Interesting. Oh.
Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time. Yes? So, full of questions, are you? You are very cute to ask so many questions. Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for us. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the
Sounds
true
about
game
right.
began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom. 'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have... Thankfully, the Wilds is a vast place. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum. Would they have regretted hurting me? There are no trials for apostate. If the Wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree? An enlightened view. Enough of this talk. Let us Yes?
Disapproves?
So,
Oopsies.
full of questions, are you? Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? You mean, is she true? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and
Lord
fled the
Conabar.
castle of her husband,
Conabar.
the dread Lord Conabar, and that he, in truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar, Lord Conabar, approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed. The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero.
That's fucked.
Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. You ask if I have sisters. The stories tell of Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters. If the Chastened, it may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard but she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any... Flemeth, dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathy, which is very little, I am certain.
Hey, we got approval. Okay. I need to save and cut out. Saving game. Just keep the save here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate everybody who popped in today, specifically Conkus and Dinky. Thank you guys. Rafi for the lurk as well. And hopefully you guys have a good week. I'll be back again next Wednesday, the 11th, for the Magister's Deceit. Hopefully I'll see you then. Bye.